Well, hi guys, welcome back. Carlos Sands again, founder of all the Hourglass family of companies that we have here. This time I want to talk to you about, my experience as a professional job interview coach and how we can help you. Guys, just a little of my background here. Guys, I got my first management job way back in what's going to seem like the dark ages to those of you that are graduating high school and college right now, but way back in 1983. I got my first management job, guys, at the ripe young age of 21. Okay. And here was one of the kind of weird things about that, guys. On my entire staff, the closest person in age to me, this gentleman was 37 years old. So everybody else is in their 40s and 50s, and a couple even in their 60s. All right. And yes, I had to endure, putting up with some stuff like people would say, man, young man, I was doing this when you were still in diapers. How'd you end up being my boss? Well, apparently the executives saw something in me they didn't see in you. So, hey, here we are. Let's work together and let's make the best out of the situation. Let's make the situation work. Okay. Now, guys, since that time, hey guys, that was 1983 and I was 21. If you do the math, it's 2026. I'm now 64 years old, okay? And guys, and over these last 43 years, whether I was a manager for someone else's company or even during my time where I've been running my own series of different companies over the years, excuse me, and guys, I've been in a couple of high turnover industries too. Retail and the financial industry, boy, where a lot of people just they don't have the stomach for it, man. It just don't last very long. And so, guys, for me personally, and also with some management consulting work I've done, helping train managers and walking them through live interviews, by the way. Well, so me personally, guys, I have actually helped, hire. Train, coach, mentor, and fire, sadly, well over 1,000 people just, in my own personal experience, in companies I've worked for and in my own. And in addition to that, guys, just going back to the year 2000, when some people asked me to start coming to, man, military bases, high schools, trade schools, vocational schools, community colleges, major colleges and universities as well. And I began doing this at the time. It was just Dress for Success. It was just a pure, job interview coaching and all that. Well, guys, let me say something about this too. Just for grins, here and there, I will go and attend someone else's job interview training session, just to kind of see what people are talking about. And it's crazy. Here we are, 2026. And guys, I hear some of these so-called experts out there teaching some of the same stuff, guys, that I heard back in 1983 when my company started sending me to, job interview like train, HR, like job interview training seminars and workshops and things like that to go learn some stuff to help me get better at the being an interviewer in the interview process. And man, people still here teaching some of the same stuff that was going on 43 years ago. Guys, we all know, man, the workplace, has evolved and changed, right? Well, so has the way that we should be interviewing people. It has also changed and evolved. In fact, guys, instead of it's not all about, guys, just what you're wearing and the smile on your face and your handshake. There's a whole lot more to it, guys. There's nonverbal communication skills I can teach you, guys. There's an actual interview dialogue, guys, where you're an actual active participant. You're not just sitting there, having questions fired at you, just waiting to respond. I mean, there's actually things that you can say and interject into the conversation and be an active participant, make a stronger, and actually, I'll show you how to make a quicker and stronger connection, guys, to help you get hired before that other 100 people out there in the waiting area, just waiting for you to walk out to get their crack at this and take that job away from you. I heard this comment recently at a job fair at I can't say the name of the school, I almost did, but anyways, at a job fair thing at one of my schools. And a young man, after we spoke for about 15 minutes, I actually went to my When You're Interviewing Your Lifestyle PowerPoint presentation, shared a little stuff, a couple of things to him from there. And I love his response. He goes, "Oh, I get it now." He said, "You help us get to the money faster." I said, "You know what? I never thought about that." Thank you for putting it that way. I think it will help a lot of other people understand. But also, I said, you know what? I'm stealing that. You need to know. I'm going to be using it going forward. So, guys, again, whether you are an 18-year-old guy who's leaving your high school for the last time and you're headed off out here into the real world now, so you're going to be out there in that job market jungle. Well, I can help you guys. Or hey, if you're somebody that's further down the road and maybe it's time for a career change, whether you've been downsized by force or you'd like just to make a change, on your own, of your own will. And no matter what age and stage of life you're in, guys, if you need help with job interviewing stuff, guys, I can help you. Now, there's one of two things we offer. There's a simple 30-minute PowerPoint session we do. It's called Graduating to Greatness. And guys, it's just simply about, because keep in mind, man, for a lot of you guys, whether you're, again, that 18-year-old man going out getting your first job, or maybe your first full-time job, maybe you've worked before through high school, I don't know, but that first full-time job where there's going to be a significant increase in income, or you're someone who's graduating with some sort of a certificate, specialized, certificate, or, a degree, whether it's, associates, bachelor's, master's, or doctorate. In either case, guys, but you're in a situation where guess what? A new and larger flow of income is headed your way, and you need some help handling that, guys. So it's all about budgeting. Graduating greatness, guys, is all about budgeting and handling your money, but also, guys, making you aware you have alternatives out there besides those horrible and dangerous qualified, employee-sponsored qualified retirement plans. You would know them by names such as 401k, 403b, 457 plans. Oh, let's even talk about 529 plans for kids' college funds. Because they work just like their retirement plans, guys, but also ERS, FERS, IRA, TMRs, TRS, TSPs, and all the different pensions out there. Because here's what nobody realizes. I don't have time to go into it now. You have to attend one of the seminars. I'll break it down. But guys, they're all essentially the same plan. The only difference is they're named after their IRS tax code. But getting back to the job stuff, guys, seriously, I can help you with that. Guys, oh, and by the way, now for if you're a career assistance person or job placement person at a school, you know this too, guys. We have a community give back program. So for each one of your students who becomes a client with us, guys, learn how your school can earn $100 per student, just a private donation that we give back to you guys for working with us. And if you're a student, though, talk to your school, and we'd be happy to go there. And by the way, absolutely free. There's no charge for this. And then also, in addition to that 30-minute Graduating to Greatness, we also offer, guys, a full hour called Win Your Interview, Win Your Lifestyle. Now, this one I break it up into 3 sections. In the first section, again, guys, all those interview skills, interview dialogue, all the stuff I told you about, I cover that in detail. That's the first 1/3 of this, and then in the middle, I give some pretty extensive some budgeting tips in there. Some I call it budget building tips, okay? And because we're building toward wealth, okay? And at the end, then I give you the qualified retirement alternatives up there, so we can do that too. Win your interview, win your lifestyle, which is to me, I just think it's a better like overall presentation. Okay, I just think it has a bigger impact on people's lives. Trust me, with the feedback we get, I know it does. So anyway, guys, just want to remind you one more time, just like in the introductory video, I'm going to go back to the hourglass and remind you guys how this thing parallels our lifespan. Remember, everything that's already passed through, guys, all the sand collected in the bottom, guys, that represents your past. Like, remember, everything you've already experienced up to this point in life. And then right here in the bottleneck, guys, all those little grains of sand, guys, they're fighting, trying to get through their next, okay? This is all the stuff you're going through right now, man, all the pressure, all the junk and the gunk, right? And then up here at the top, guys, the sand that is yet to pass through represents your future. And again, guys, no matter how tough, no matter how maybe unfortunate or unhappy the past has been, guys, we can do better in the future. And remember, guys, that's why we're here. That's one of the names we chose. I mean, it's one of the reasons we chose the name Hourglass, okay? Because, guys, like we love to say around here, guys, hey, at Hourglass ADI, guys, it's never too late to make changes for the better. So here's the thing, guys. You deserve a better future. You can have a better future. But hey, guys, a lot of you need a partner. Okay, you need somebody to take you by the hand who's already been down that road and can lead you down the right path. Well, that's why we're here. Again, I'm Carlos Sands, founder and CEO and co-founder of all the Hourglass family of companies, and love to meet you guys. Now, this is video 2. I hope you go ahead to video 3, where this one I'm going to talk about budgeting. Okay, thank you.